guys, I've set up a basic tutorial sort of layout for X-Wing. So down here we've got the X-Wing pilots with their one shield, so you only get one shield, 3 hull points, 3 defense and 2 attack. That's the basics of all them coloured numbers. Poe Dameron obviously has 3 shields, so it's a lot harder to kill. Spread the terrain throughout the board. I've got everything I need set up just off the battlefield as such. If I quickly take this, you'll see on the base that's its firing arc, V just there, and these are all actions that they can do. So that's evade, barrel roll, target lock and focus. 3, that's its rank of pilot, so with the game it's the lowest rank will move first, and in the shooting phase the highest rank will shoot first. So here we go for the first round tutorial. First off, you get your turn counters and you secretly set up your manoeuvre. So I won't bother changing these, I'll just do them what they are. So we go lowest one first, so that's a 1, a 3 and an 8. So it'll be number 1 that moves first. So let's see what he's got. Say 5 forward. So you look for the straight, number 5, and there's 2 little notches just there. You slide this in between the notches, try not to move the model. You pick it up and you put it into the notches on the back, trying not to move, trying to get it bang on like that. And that is his movement done. Very simple, very easy. And then we'll move to the next one, which is obviously 3. This one's got a 3 right. Now you've got hard rights and easy right. This one was, I believe, a 3 easy right. Yeah. So do the same again. Into the notches. Move the character. Movement done. And then we'll go over to Mr. Poe Dameron and just quickly do his. There's a 4 forward. Exactly the same thing. 4 forward. Obviously I'm not going to get it bang on perfect and steady on this because it's just a sort of training thing to show you the basics of how to play. So that is turn 1 movement done. Very simple, very easy. And that brings you into the action period. So we'll go around and do the actions. Now this one, this is the shooting range. Shooting range 1, 2 and 3. Obviously everything is out of range for shooting anyone. So then we'll move on to the actions and then the shooting. Now we know this is obviously out of range, so we shall check their cards and see what actions they can do. So the lowest pilot, number 1, you can take an evade, a barrel roll, target lock or focus. So this early on in the game, let's do target lock because that will stay on. So he obviously is going to target Poe Dameron. That's his action done. Next TIE fighter, I think he's only got the same. Focus, target lock, barrel roll, evade. Now, he's probably just going to do the same thing, to be honest. He's not going to want to do anything dangerous, so if you see them, they've got two different ones. You've got A and C. So A is his target lock and C is his target lock. All these counters have double-sided C and D, so we'll keep the C face up so we know what's happened there. Excuse me. Then we'll move on to Poe Dameron's action. Now he has focus, target lock and boost. Now I'll do a boost this time so you know what that is. But the boost is a movement. So boost is like an extra move. It's only a 1, but Poe Dameron, he's going to want to get into fighting as quickly as possible. So we'll just do that extra little boost just to get him that little bit closer. And obviously keep the target locks with him. And then you go through the shooting phase. But as we discovered, everything is out of range. So we'll leave the shooting phase and we'll move on to the next turn. So I'll quickly run through and do some moves now and then jump onto the actions. So I'll see you in a second. Right, I've done the movement, and this is where things start to get interesting, because this TIE fighter did a 3 forward, bringing him to there. Poe Dameron did another 4 forward, bringing him to there, and this one did a sharp 3 left, bringing him to there. Now, action time. So, personally, I think they're going to want to do a focus, they're going to want to do a focus, and he's going to want to do a focus. So, focus is big bonuses, defense and attack. Evade is only bonus for defense. So, we've done the actions. This one, I think I've wasted a focus actually there, because he can't attack or defend. Now if you run by that line for the arc, firing arc, he can't shoot. He can shoot because he's within firing range, and Poe Dameron can definitely shoot this one. So as I said, it's always the highest number that shoots first. So Poe Dameron is going to want to shoot at this TIE fighter, and it is, yep, that's range 1. So there you go, range 1. So he'll get a bonus with the attacking. So since Poe Dameron is within range 1, he will get a dice modifier, so he will get 1 extra dice to shoot with. If the TIE fighter, was within range 3, then the defender would get 1 extra dice, and the attacker will only get his original dice. So it helps to shoot at close range. So we look at his attack. He has 3 attack. And the TIE fighter he's fighting, which is number 2, he has 3 defense. So 3 attacks plus 1 equals 4. So we roll the attacker's dice. So we've got a focus and 2 hits. But since it's 4, we can use the focus to turn that into a hit. Now critical hits, which is this one, is a lot more dangerous. You don't want to be getting critical hits on you. So we'll spend that force token to turn that into a hit. Now defender gets his 3 defence dice. So you roll, and you've evaded 2 of them, so they're not actually hits anymore. There's only 1 hit, but there's still got 1 extra dice because of the range, so I'll re-roll 1 of them. There's a blank. So we've got 1 hit going through. Now instead of taking it on the body, the 3 hull points, we're going to take the shield off instead, because you always take off the shields first. So this TIE fighter has no shields. So we'll get rid of this marker, shield, and we'll move on to the next person's shooting. Now, he's done his shooting, he's done his damage, took out the shield. It's now the TIE fighter's shooting turn. So he's going to use his target lock, so we'll get rid of that, and yeah, focus as well. Okay, so the TIE fighter has 2 attack, but we know it's within range 1, so it gets 3. So let's use the focus, so it gets turned that to a hit. Target lock, used that. So spent the target lock, so we can re-roll 1 of them misses. So there you go, he's got 3 hits against Poe Dameron. Poe Dameron, he has only 2 defence. So let's see how good he is. He evades 1 and takes a hit, so we take off 1 of his shield tokens. So this TIE fighter has caused damage back for shooting at him, but now it's a case of what can happen. Now I have actually done it on purpose, but usually target lock, you have to be in range of the 1, 2 or 3 shooting ruler. Now I knew that I was going to put this into this position, so I wanted to add that in just to show you. So that's the basics of the game. Obviously what you haven't seen, I shall show you now. So say Poe Dameron hit that TIE fighter, took off its shield, and then hit it again and took off 1 of the hull points. You put 1 of them next to it, showing that it's taken 1 damage. Now if he hit it and caused a critical hit, then you wouldn't just put it down, you would read the other side. Now every single one of these cards has a really nasty effect. So this one is reduce your agility by 1 to the minimum of 0. Action, roll 1 attack dice. On the roll of a hit or a critical hit result, flip this card face down. So action, hit or critical, critical, yep. So place that face down and it's just a regular hit. But if you didn't roll that, every movement will be reduced by 1, so you couldn't do the 1 move forward, you'd be stuck still. But that is the sort of things you'd be getting. And then basically you just add these cards until there's no hull points left and the ship is destroyed. Then you just continue the fight through until you've destroyed all of your enemy opponents or completed the mission. That's the basics of the game. It's a very easy game to play, very easy to follow, and yeah, I'm looking forward to getting some battle reports up for you guys. Alright, I hope you enjoyed, guys. Take it easy. Good gaming.